Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. The Golden Eagles will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will get first crack at it today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollock.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Bulldogs have it with a first and 10. They'll leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So Southern Miss's offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Braxton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll turning it on. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Louisiana Tech now has it in the red zone. 3rd down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And off to Jones. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. Encroachment defense. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Power football with the run. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. He'll try the left side. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. So after the first down run, here's second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll operate out of split backs. Rides the back on the option, the give. Takes it the other way. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. The give on the option. Touchdown, Southern Miss. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. A run for the quarterback. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gandy. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The give to the tailback. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The extra point here would tie the game. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Now adjusting. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. With the catch, it's Metcalf. Still running at the 40. He's loose down the left side. Tag! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Louisiana Tech, 14.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on, hard to get him to the ground.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw for it. It's complete. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
A delay of game penalty in this part of the field, man, the defense just starts spitting fire after that. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air, it's Braxton. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it on the right. Turning it on. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the Golden Eagles in the hurry up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got it behind the line. It's Keith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground, now here comes second down. They'll run it from the gun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He did not make it, a stone wall on third down. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that fourth down and failing to convert there has to sting. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gandy. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking to fire. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, that's normally an easy throw and catch, just a slant route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense there.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Wants to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Got his man quickly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The snap sets up to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. A great catch and run for 6. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Chapman. a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Chapman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
At the 38-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
It's a draw. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Fires one high and deep. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
On the run, it's Robertson. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt. There he goes! Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Hey, you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here.
Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They move on top here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
29, Louisiana Tech.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. back to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff. It's Robertson. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll try to do it himself. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff from the gun. And he's knocked down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now on the option. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch, man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pressure coming. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense changing the play. He'll throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Great play by the defense, forcing the incompletion. What do you do now if you're on offense? Game is tied. It's late. Do you have the confidence in your quarterback and your offense to convert this 4th and short and give yourself a chance to win this game now?
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass, I got to pass. Big 4th down and short. You got to get this first down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
On 4th down, looking to pass. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to pass, it's Braxton. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Givens. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and more. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Louisiana Tech.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. On the move. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The line of scrimmage at the 35. That's going to leave the holder at the 42 and a 52-yard attempt for the game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.